Let's create some Christmas decor using ornament balls and pool noodles. Start by connecting the ends of the pool noodles using duct tape. Now, connect the other ends to create a complete circle with the pool noodles. Next, create a hanger. Start gluing the ornament balls to the outer perimeter of the pool noodle circle. Here is a tip to consider. Don't put the glue directly on the pool noodle because the pool noodle will melt. Instead, put the glue on the ornament and let it cool for just a couple of seconds before attaching the ornament to the outside of the pool noodle. As you add ornaments and continue around the circle, you're going to want to put a little bit of glue in between the ornaments. Once most of the pool noodle surface is covered, start to glue smaller sized ornaments to fill in the gaps. You can take it one step further and glue small picks of greenery or other Christmas picks to fill in the gaps.
Grab a foam pool noodle and an ornament that lights up and a garland from the Dollar Tree. Start at the end of the foam noodle by wrapping white tape diagonally. Continue wrapping the tape downwards until the entire foam noodle is covered. Trim off the extra tape and fold over to secure the ends. Remove the packaging from the ornament light and stick it into the hole at the top of the noodle. Remove the end cap from a broomstick from the Dollar Tree and insert it into the foam noodle. Wrap outdoor lights in the garland together. This will be used to add between the poles.
I'm going to start with some white pool noodles. Have some zip ties, and I'm just going to wrap these around my railing and around my pool noodle, and I'll be ready to decorate it. I picked up this silver garland, so I'm going to tuck a white pipe cleaner underneath my zip tie and then pull it up. You see how I've done that? Wrap right around, do that around each one. I'm going to trim off my pipe cleaners, bend those ends down. I picked up 4 of these little white Christmas trees from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to lay these right along the side using a cable tie. I am going to tuck these right underneath my garland. I picked up these foam snowflakes at Dollar Tree, and I have my little bin full of S-pins. Add these all the way down. I want to add a little bit more silver.
To start, grab 2 pool noodles and some duct tape. Curve your noodles into a circle, tape the ends of the pool noodles together. Next, grab some ornaments and hot glue them to the outer ring and inner ring of the circle. Then, pile ornaments on the top to cover up the pool noodles entirely. Fill in small spaces with smaller ornaments. After the ornaments are secure, grab some dried greenery and glue it to the ornaments to add even more fullness to the wreath. Finally, wrap some battery-operated LED lights in between the ornaments and greenery and secure it to the back of the wreath.
Head to Dollar Tree and pick up green pool noodles, garlands, and fairy lights. Take pool noodles and a knife, create the shape of a J, and thread wire through the center of the pool noodles to help it hold the shape. Take a hot glue gun and garland and begin to wrap the garland around the pool noodle. Create the shape of an O and thread wire through the center of the pool noodle to connect both ends to hold the shape and use hot glue to secure the ends together. Take a hot glue gun and a garland and begin to wrap the garland around the pool noodle. Take pool noodles and a knife to cut down 3 pieces that are the same length. Create the shape of a Y and thread wire through the center of the pool noodles to connect all of the ends to hold the shape, in addition to packing tape, and use hot glue to just secure it all together. Take a hot glue gun and garland and begin to wrap the garland around the entire pool noodle. Wrap the J, the O, and the Y with fairy lights.
I'm going to take my craft knife. I'm just going to cut the pool noodle. I've cut my craft paper, make sure it overlaps a little bit. I'm going to scrunch it up into a ball, and then I'm going to unscrunch it the same way, so it's got lots of nice pieces in it. I'm going to really squeeze that hard, and I am going to just rip it into strips. I'm going to take my pool noodle and I'm just going to draw around it in a circle and cut out both at the same time. I've got some tacky glue, so just a quick drop of water, and I'm going to give it a quick mix up. I'm going to take my pool noodle and I'm going to add some glue around this top area, and I'm literally going to just squish it onto there, pull it around. I'm letting it overlap slightly at the top here. I'm going to get to the end, and pop a little bit of glue there and push it down. There we go. So that's the next one. Now I've actually attached all of the brown paper. Add some glue to this top part here, pop that onto there, and there we go. Now I'm going to go leave this to dry. Take a couple of pieces of TP. So all I'm going to do is scrunch it up, get a little bit of the glue, pop that on there, and I'm just going to leave it on there to just kind of sit there all on its own. I'm now going to take some white paint. I'm just going to mix a little bit into here, a couple of drops of water in there. I'm going to mix that up, and I'm going to lightly cover my birch tree. So after one coat of paint, this is what your log will look like. What I then did is I actually added a second coat of paint, a little drop of that to this white paint. I'm just going to mix that in. I'm going to add a little bit more water to that as well because we want to create a wash to go over the top of this. Pull it all the way across. And I'm not rubbing particularly hard with my brush. I've got some brown artist paint here, just acrylic from the dollar store, and some of the black as well. And this is where we're going to apply a little bit of artistic license here. And I've got, this is a squeegee that I use all the time. It's a silicone squeegee. And we're going to just put this across. I'm going to start thinking about making some of those little birch tree marks. So I'm going to take some metallic pen, add this onto the top.
I found green pool noodles. I'm going to take these home and make a project with them. The first thing I'm going to do is take my pool noodle, and we're obviously going to take the sticker off. And then I'm going to take my vinyl coated clothesline wire and push it all the way through my pool noodle. Pull it over and make a loop. And I'm just going to take a piece of duct tape and I'm just going to wrap this around and just wrap that right around there. I'm going to take a heavy duty piece of floral wire and bend it over. Take a little piece of that duct tape, tape that loop over, and I'm going to take a screwdriver and just push a hole right through it. Take this needle and pull it into the hole that I've made. Take my dollar store garland through the eye of that needle and bend it over really tightly, and then pull it right through the hole. There we go. I'm gonna push my loop down in there and just feed the end of that. And now all I'm going to do is take my garland and wrap it around. And when we get to the other end, we're going to do the same thing that we did at the top end. I have a glue gun. Make sure it's on low temp. And I'm going to take some ribbon and wrap it right around the pool noodle. I'm going to take some hot glue around the top with your ornaments. Take some floral wire, thread 3 of these dollar store ornaments and turn it upside down. Put these underneath, and I'm going to wrap my floral wire around my pool noodle and then wrap this back around through my ornaments and twist it one more time. Always tuck the ends of the wire in. I have a command hook attached up here at the top of my door, and I'm going to take this little loop and hang that right on that loop. So here you can see how that loop at the bottom is going to hold this up. I'm going to use one more command hook and I'm going to hook it right up here. So the last thing I need to do is add a small bow right here.